Wednesday I was up at 5:45 a.m. I trained at 6:45 a.m. and then I wasn't done until 9:30 p.m.
I'm stuck at that.
I could have stayed in bed, but now I feel wide awake. So I've been working with one of the fighters called Ty, and he's competing in June. And he's had an issue where he's just been getting hit so much. So like he'll come in and bap, 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 bap. His head's just getting snapped back. But I've been working on him just on his defense. He's good on the outside. When he comes forward and comes into strike, he just eats so many punches. So I've been trying to develop and build his confidence. So it's just getting him to move his head a lot more. If you've got faith in yourself going forward and you've got the confidence to slip the punches, there's a much bigger chance that you're going to slip them.
Roll, after roll, roll here, cross, there, good. So after swing, extend, and the hand comes back, dip, up, and then shoot. Roll, roll, walk, walk, roll. Start finishing now. Ready? Yeah. Walk. Good control, tight elbows, get the knee under, connect the legs, heavy hips, the legs can move more, smash, good, very good.
If you've got doubt and you're just thinking, is the shot gonna land? By the time you've decided to think to throw, the person who's confident has already hit you. Big thing with Ty is also getting his confidence up where he believes in his striking more, because his striking is good. He knows how to slip, he knows how to roll. And then I had the fighter session at 9:30.
I'm throwing the 1, 2, 3. He's come in, underhook, frame with the face. This time though, I pushed him off in a straight line. Just imagine you make that mistake. As I push him off, he shoots immediately.
Sam is fighting for a belt, which is really exciting, but he's against someone who's quite good. He's got a good wrestling background, so we're doing a lot of anti-wrestling.
He manages to get the underhook in, to block the hips. I turn off, as I push him off, immediately he shoots. The space, he shoots. I need you guys spooling, okay?
What angle or just spool?
Spool, just spool, just spool, that's it. So the whole thing, for the first one and the second.
There's not many of us.
Breathe, frame, shot, spool. Second one. Manage to get close. Look at hips. Wait, for sure. Spool. Notice my hand immediately is going to the head. Yeah? Let's go, guys.
I've built up many fighters and I've built up fighter teams. As much as I'm always happy when people move on and maybe they just switch career, fighting's not for them, or maybe they move gym, whatever the reason is, like, I'm always happy for them to go their way. And as a coach, you have to see it's not about you, it's about them. But it is frustrating as well. Like, I have to be real, like, it really is frustrating too.
Frame. Good. I want that shot quicker. Yeah. And guys, shoot like you're trying to take them down. If you get on their legs, you can finish it.
At the moment, of course, I'm teaching them things and giving them new things, but it's also picking up on their bad habits. So you'll see, like, with a lot of new people, they struggle to manage range. So they'll throw a punch from too far out and lean in, or they'll shoot from too far away and it won't be strong.
Dan, you got to manage the space better. Good, that's it. Look. He would have been under you then if he shot. He would have been under you then. Make a bit more space, you're a bit close. That's it. Circle now. Circle out. Good.
This is what amateurs for, and on the last show we got a clean sweep, 3 wins, no losses, which is sick. And hopefully moving forward we can get the same.
Nice. Nice, Matt. Very good. Good.
We've also got Rico, who I work a lot of one-to-ones with Rico as well. I've got a lot of time for Rico. He's very young. I think he's only 21. More pressure, Rico. Make him. Look where you are, Matt. Cage awareness. Good. Good. I like the stance changing as well. He thought he was a little bit about it, and he didn't train seriously. He trained like once a week. And he messaged me like, man, I'm not improving. What have I got to do to improve? I'm like, you're not serious. You don't take this seriously. And as much as that may sound rude, in a sport like MMA, you have to be 100% real. You can't give people false hope and false promises. If you do, they're potentially getting very hurt. I had a guy say to me, what do I need to do to improve? And I'll be like, man, this sport's not for you. And it was hard for me to say that to him, but I was tired of just seeing him get hurt and hurt and hurt. With Rico, I said to him, you're not taking it seriously. Like, there's guys who are not as athletic as you, they don't have as much ability as you, but they train more than you, and that's why they're improving. And now, this guy is training twice a day. Very good. Then we did a session with Jack Davidson, who's a genius. Like, he's proof that you don't need to be someone who fought at a high level to be a good coach. The guy's IQ and knowledge is just incredible.
Lovely, Tom. Good. If you don't like your positioning, disengage. Yep, lovely. Good. Control the space a bit more. Yeah, nice. Control the gloves. Nice. Create that dilemma now, Tom. Make that link in. You just landed a calf kick. Fake it into hands. Yeah, there you go.
I literally just watching O'Malley and Berra. It's happening. And they were just doing it the whole time.
See what he did today. Ooh! Ooh! Yeah?
And after that, I coached the boxing, and yeah, coaching the boxing is fun. A lot of the people that do the boxing tend to be hobbyists, so they're just doing it for just for fitness. They enjoy the sport and they like learning, but they don't really have ambitions of becoming professionals. They might want to do some boxing inter clubs, but sometimes the MMA fighters drop in, and when they do, it's usually because they have a fight coming up. So I'll make it very specific. So like when Amanan had a fight, for example, Amanan's like one of the lightweights. Super long guy, and the whole game was jab, jab, cross, keep the guy away. I kid you not, when Amanan fought, not one jab was thrown. He didn't throw a single jab. And the guy pressured him, got him back to the cage. He had a bad rib injury, to be fair. He got kneed, and I thought, oh no, he's gonna lose. But he took the guy's back and choked the guy out. It was pretty sick, to be fair. But we spent like 8 weeks on like the jab, staying long, keeping the guy away from you. Everyone has a plan until they get hit in the face. Stopping. Zion, come on, sit on the cross, extend please. And show me your cross. There's a guy in this video called Ryan, and Ryan is frustrating because Ryan's very talented and he's just never dedicated himself. For him, he just wants to do gym and be able to defend himself, which is fair enough. That's better, more body into the shots. Yeah, use the wrong hand to parry. Throw the cross again. Use your left hand to parry. Don't look. Read it. Read it. Better. There we go. Good man. Just spin. Just circle your right leg out more. Do it again. So as you just do the parry. Parry the cross. Yes. There we go. Now. Very good. After that, I linked up with Dan McKeever. Jeez, all the prayers today. What do you want? What do you want, Dan?
I'm joking.
Dan is a guy who's worked very hard. He's really studied MMA and boxing. So we linked up and we just did a light pad session before we coached the kids. But by this time, if I'm honest, I was exhausted.
Follow me on YouTube.
Yeah.
It wasn't that good. That was my. You know what it is?
I was going to message you. I was going to say it needs to be 8 minutes to monetize it, but you're
you know
not at
what it is?
monetary value yet, so you might as well just build it.
I'll tell you why though. It's because it's my first. I've wanted to do it for a while, and I've just been like, oh, it has to be like this, has to be perfect. Yeah. Well, I've just taken bare footage of today.
I ain't got my mouthpiece.
It's just a precaution. I've got a lot of footage from today. Just see what I can do with it.
We just did some Dutch drills, and yeah, Dutch drills are a good way to practice on your blocking, your accuracy. I think pad work's good. I think bag work is good. I think shadow boxing is good. You need all of it. But if someone said you have to pick one way to train, I would choose Dutch drills. I just think with jiu-jitsu and wrestling, they work with the body, and winding and strike can work with the body. I think it makes you more accurate. You're able to read shots. You know, like the bag can't hit me back. Pads tend to be predictable. It's combos that you know, you and the pad man get into a flow. You know how each other moves, and they can give you things to react to, but it's not the same as Dutch drills. Yeah, then we coach the kids. If you coach kids, you can coach anyone, especially like 5-year-old kids, and not just like 2 or 3. I mean, I'm talking about 20 of them, and 7 of them don't even want to be there. And we've made like some of these kids good. When I see some of these kids on their first day, I'm like, oh man, like how, like this kid is never gonna get it. Then you see like a kid check and then do a push kick or do a double leg and pass the side control, and then the person who's in side control escapes to guard and posts up. It's really cool, man. After the kids, I was pretty exhausted, but again, no time to rest. I had to drive to the other gym and coach there. And that gym has only been open 2 years, so you can imagine the standard's not as high. Of course, you put everything into it. When you put your heart, your soul, and your passion into it, I think people really pick up on that, and they'll give you more back.
Side saddle, I mean 2 hooks in. Okay, actual back take, or get him flat on his back. His job is to either take me down or to stand up, sit through, get out. Understand? Yeah. When it stays on, that's the usual. Right here.
And yeah, after that class, I was pretty exhausted, man. I had to go and coach Ultra MMA, which not my favorite thing to do. The standard's really low. They train twice a week for 7 weeks, and then they fight. And it's like, how can you condense MMA? I mean, like boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu into 14 hours of training and then fight. It's near impossible. So I'm not a big fan of Ultra MMA. Some of the things you see are ridiculous, although you do get some good guys out of it as well. It's all for charity, it's all for a good cause as well, isn't it? But yeah, after that I was just completely exhausted, like absolutely shattered, but I was ready to give it 100% again, and I just hope it's worth it when we get these wins.